In this podcast episode featuring Harvard professor and happiness expert Arthur Brooks, the conversation delves into the complexities of happiness, the role of negative emotions, and the societal factors influencing our well-being. Brooks, a renowned author and speaker, shares insights from his extensive research on happiness, emphasizing that it is not merely a fleeting state, but a multifaceted journey that requires understanding and effort. Brooks begins by challenging the common notion that happiness is a simple switch that can be flipped on or off. He argues that happiness is not a constant state. Rather, it fluctuates based on various factors, including our experiences and emotional management. He highlights the importance of recognizing that negative emotions such as fear, anger, and sadness serve essential functions in our lives. These emotions are not merely obstacles to happiness. They are vital signals that help us navigate our environment and learn from our experiences. Brooks emphasizes that while we often strive for a state of perfect happiness, this is unrealistic. Instead, he advocates for a more nuanced understanding of happiness, which he describes as a combination of enjoyment, satisfaction, and meaning. This perspective encourages individuals to embrace their negative emotions and view them as opportunities for growth rather than as barriers to happiness. The discussion also touches on the relationship between happiness and health, particularly mental health. Brooks notes that mental health issues, such as anxiety and depression, have been on the rise, especially among younger populations. He points out that while reducing sources of unhappiness, such as excessive screen time, can lead to a decrease in negative feelings, it does not necessarily equate to increased happiness. Instead, he emphasizes the importance of understanding the underlying causes of unhappiness and addressing them through self-management techniques. Brooks explains that happiness and unhappiness are governed by different parts of the brain, with negative emotions often activating the right hemisphere. This neurological distinction underscores the complexity of emotional experiences and the need for individuals to develop emotional intelligence to navigate their feelings effectively. A significant portion of the conversation focuses on the importance of emotional management and the role of relationships in fostering happiness. Brooks introduces the concept of metacognition, or thinking about one's own thinking, as a powerful tool for managing emotions. He encourages listeners to practice self-awareness and to take a step back when experiencing negative emotions, allowing the prefrontal cortex to catch up with the more instinctual limbic system. In the context of relationships, Brooks emphasizes the importance of communication and understanding. He provides practical advice for couples navigating conflicts, such as pausing discussions when emotions run high and revisiting them later with a clearer mindset. This approach fosters healthier interactions and helps couples grow together rather than apart. Brooks also addresses the impact of technology and social media on happiness. He notes that while these platforms can facilitate connections, they often lead to increased feelings of loneliness and dissatisfaction. The anonymity of online interactions can amplify negative emotions, as individuals may feel threatened or attacked by others. Brooks encourages listeners to be mindful of their online interactions and to recognize that their emotional responses are often disproportionate to the actual threats posed by online negativity. He highlights the importance of taking breaks from social media and focusing on real-life relationships to cultivate a sense of belonging and happiness. By prioritizing face-to-face interactions and meaningful connections, individuals can counteract the isolating effects of technology. Throughout the episode, Brooks reiterates that true happiness is rooted in meaning and purpose. He encourages listeners to reflect on their values and to align their actions with what truly matters to them. This alignment fosters a sense of fulfillment that transcends temporary pleasures or societal expectations. Brooks shares insights from his own life, reflecting on the importance of love and relationships in achieving happiness. He emphasizes that while professional accomplishments can bring satisfaction, they should not overshadow the significance of personal connections. By prioritizing love and meaningful relationships, individuals can create a more balanced and fulfilling life. The conversation also touches on the relationship between money and happiness. Brooks acknowledges that while money can alleviate certain sources of unhappiness, such as financial stress, it is not a direct pathway to happiness. He explains that the way individuals use their money can significantly impact their well-being. For instance, spending on experiences, investing in relationships, and giving to others can enhance happiness, while accumulating material possessions often leads to diminishing returns. Brooks emphasizes that happiness is not solely about financial success, but rather about how individuals choose to engage with their resources. He encourages listeners to view money as a tool for enhancing their lives rather than as an end goal.